Remember that pretty girl from your history class in college, the one who you would blow hot and cold, so you never really knew what she was truly thinking? The housing market and the Fed is like that girl in that history class, hot and cold, with the Fed reacting to whatever comes out in economic news in either hot or cold fashion. CNBC contributor Peter Bukowski was quoted to say that he feels really bad for people who bought recently their homes with a minimum down payment because their doom time is coming with a lot of pain. Well, let's think about it. Do we think that we are top of the market right now? According to Logan Lahtashami from Housing Wire, he feels that the market is going to continue up until probably 2024, 2025, with the biggest share of the market being first-time home buyers, then millennials. He also says the only time you will really be experiencing that pain that Bukfar is mentioning is when you actually lose means to repay that mortgage, if you lose a job. So God forbid Delta variant closes us down once again. There's also a ton of talk on the Capitol Hill about $15,000 going towards those first-time home buyers and incentivize the first-time home buyer crowd to buy and invest into real estate. $15,000 is supposed to be given to all that qualify income-wise and are truly first-time buyers where they did not have prior claims of interest filed under tax returns. Mortgage interest, that is. Well, with that said, this is now a second proposition that hasn't yet been signed into a bill, but there's very many in applauding pretty loudly to it. So hopefully it will mean we get to offer this to our first-time home buyers very, very soon. Finally, in other economic news just last week, existing home sales and new home sales both have exceeded expectations. Sales of homes rose 2% from June to July on the existing market for a total of 6 million units sold. Sales were up 1.5% when compared to July of last year and still at pretty strong levels. New home sales were up 1% from June to July, while inventory remains tight, in part obviously to the cost and labor concerns or challenges, I should say, builders are experiencing, but it was still up 4% from June's report and 7% from May's, so certainly a move in the right direction. Now, these new homes is what is going to help with our inventory as well, but it also would put additional pressures on prices because new construction properties typically have a higher price tag than existing homes. Consumer inflation, as per personal consumption expenditures, this is Fed's favorite inflation measure, has on an annual basis shown the hottest reading in the last 21 years. On the job and unemployment front, initial jobless claims is slightly higher at 353,000 last week, but the number of people filing for unemployment for the first time still remains near post-pandemic lows. Overall, 12 million people are still receiving benefits through programs, including those that receive benefits through the expanded programs. Economists in the Fed are closely watching the data that's going to be coming in the coming weeks from the employment front when it comes to the month of August. Second reading on the GDP shows GDP up 6.5%, up one tick, for the annual projections to be right around 9%. Finally, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell delivered some important keys in the Jackson Hole meeting. He is talking about price stability and obtaining maximum employment before the Fed starts moving away from buying mortgage-backed securities. He also said that and this is a repeat of a few other statements by him, that he feels the inflation is only temporarily and found largely in narrow groups of goods and services impacted by the pandemic. We are to see. That's all I had for today. Beata Bukowski coming to you from Fairway Independent Mortgage. Thank you.